The Transformed Wife says, do you ever wonder why many women are angry all the time? Feminism makes women angry. It convinced women to be men. We weren't created to be men. We fail at being men. This makes women angry. Go back to what God created you for, women. Find contentment there.
So, Laurie, real quick, you know that feminism doesn't stop women from being, like, tradcath, barefoot, and pregnant? Like, you can...
Gives them the choice.
Yeah, you can do that whether you want to or not. So, like, don't get me wrong. I will say this right now. The idea of the, like, trad wife, 100% I'm into that shit. I have also never been in a relationship with somebody
Sirs wants a trad wife to step on his neck.
Yes, actually.
Be submissive to me and dominate me, mommy.
But here's the thing. I want to make sure that I always live in a world where, let's say I had a daughter and she didn't want to have that life. I want her to have a choice. I want her to be able to choose the life that she wants. If I have a friend who's female, I want her to have a choice about what she wants. I want people to have choices. Also, she's actually right about one thing. Feminism does make women angry. You know why? Because when people realize they're in...
that men suck.
Yeah, when they're in... Well, I mean, sometimes we do, and if we have partners that have... Anyway,
Not what I meant, and you know it. Don't you dare not all men this.
I wasn't not all menning. I was 100% saying that sometimes you date trans women and you suck their weenuses.
I know what you were saying.
I said weenus. I talked about the elbow.
I mean, if that's what you're into, go for it.
But
I feel like it's too close to the funny bone, so it would feel weird.
It would feel funny. But
the funny bone never does.
It's funny when I watch it
happen. It's the most serious bone in the body.
So when I think of feminism and making women angry, of course it makes women angry. It tells them that the society that they live in is unjust, which it is. And it's a patriarchy that largely discriminates against them, which it does. If I found out that the world were stacked up against me in any meaningful way, I would be upset about that. That would make me mad. And like, don't get me wrong, there are benefits that come from that, but those benefits come with massive negatives too. So like, let's say that you are okay with the patriarchal society. You want it to be exactly what it is. You want women to be subservient to men. Let's say that's what you want, and you're a woman. Okay, cool. You find yourself in a relationship with a guy who has lots of money. You're able to just leech off of him the entire time. Congratulations, but he's abusive. What do? You can't afford an apartment because you decided that was not the life that you wanted society to have access to. So you're stuck there forever.
I mean, if we rescind feminism, you don't have a credit score with which to get your own apartment because you can't have a credit card.
You can't even vote.
You can't vote. Yeah. Feminism gives women the choice to do what Laurie wants them to do.
Yeah, like, that's it. Oh, hi, Frank.
Okay, Frank Turek says, if you're saying in order for God to remain sovereign, he can't give other creatures free will, that's not a very sovereign God.
It's not. It has nothing to do with his sovereignty. It has everything to do with him being omniscient. If God is omniscient, you don't have free will.
Yeah, no, if he knows what I am about to do, then I cannot do otherwise than what he knows I am about to do. Therefore, I do not have the free will to do otherwise. Logically, free will doesn't work with an omniscient God, especially... So, omniscient, maybe you could make an argument that would be like recording a record a live broadcast and then watching it back later. It's already happened, and you might know what's going to happen, but you are not making it happen. They still made those choices themselves. But that is an argument that could be made. However, God is also supposed to be omnipotent and the creator of everything. So he created everything knowing exactly how everything would fall into place.
Also, thing is, if God knows I'm going to do a jumping jack on Tuesday, and it comes to Tuesday, and it's time for me to do the jumping jack, I can't not do the jumping jack, because he knows that I'm going to be doing it. I don't actually have any ability to do anything besides be a puppet here. So
yeah, this is Frank's argument. I've actually heard him make pretty much the exact argument that I made in defense of that. So God is outside of time, so he knows it not because you don't have a choice to do otherwise. He knows it that from his perspective, it is something that has already happened.
Right, but also it's something that is going to happen from his perspective, because if he's outside of time, then he's not necessarily at the end of it. He's also able to be at the beginning of it. I also still don't have the ability to choose to do anything other than what's on that timeline.
I know, but I think it's a more powerful argument against this to just point out that he also created everything, so he stacked the deck knowing in exactly what way his stacking of the deck would play out.
Yeah, God does cheat, you're right.
Yeah. And that was the last one.
Oh boy, hi. We managed it at 11:01.
I mean, the last few episodes have been kind of short, so...
That's fair, I'm gonna slime about it.
Right, you can slime yourself with the push of a button.
Mm-hmm. That's a thing I can do now.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Is there a fleshlight for that? Okay.
I don't like where this is going.
It's going to, as always, fuck off.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagittarius, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.